You won't believe what just happened to a young Kenyan woman overnight. From hugging a tree to shaking the highest office in the land, President William Samoei Ruto has stepped in, and what he has done next is going to leave the entire country in shock. An ambassadorial deal, appointment, a head of state commendation, and a fully paid luxury holiday. But that is not all, because what the government has promised her next is almost unbelievable. Tears, applause, and a dream trip to Brazil on the table. How did Truphena Muthoni go from a viral challenge to national icon in days? Stay with me because the shocking truth behind this moment is going to leave you speechless. On December 15th of 2025, just 4 days after completing her 72-hour tree hug, Truphena Muthoni receives a call that will change her life forever. The President of Kenya, William Ruto, wanted to see her at State House immediately, and can you imagine that? A 22-year-old girl from Madira constituency who just spent 3 days hugging a tree in the rain, being summoned to meet the most powerful man in the country. She walked into the president's office, still processing what has just happened, and Deputy President Kindiki Kithure was there. The cameras were ready, and then the President Ruto said something that nobody expected. Truphena Muthoni is an exemplary young Kenyan whose dedication and determination embodies the very best of our national spirit. But wait, there is more, and what came next left everyone speechless. The president did not just praise her, he didn't just take a photo and send her home. What happened next was unprecedented. First, President William Samoei Ruto has appointed her as the official ambassador of the Kenya's 15 billion tree planting campaign, a national initiative dedicated to securing Kenya's environmental future. A 22-year-old now representing the entire country's environmental vision. But that is not all. Second, the president awarded her the Head of State Commendation, the HSC Medal, one of the highest honors in Kenya for exemplary services. Most people wait their entire lives and never receive this recognition. She got it all at 22. But wait until you hear what else happened. Third, the Kenya Wildlife Service and the Kenya Tourism Board has stepped in. They have offered Truphena and her entire team a fully paid holiday, a chance to experience Kenya's incredible wildlife and tourism sites, all expenses covered. And here is the moment that brought tears. Remember, her broken dream of going to Brazil, the dream that had been shattered by empty promises. President William Ruto announced that the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry will support the realization of her dream to visit Brazil. The government will help her get there to broaden her exposure to global conservation initiatives and environmental leadership. The dream wasn't dead, it was just delayed, and now it was bigger than ever. But here is my favorite part of this entire story, and this shows you the kind of a person that Truphena Muthoni really is. Standing there in the president's office with all the cameras rolling, with all the formality and protocol of State House, Truphena Muthoni looked President Ruto straight into the eyes and asked him a question that made everyone laugh. So, I hugged a tree for 72 hours, and how long can you go? She literally challenged the president of Kenya to try hugging a tree. So, if a 22-year-old can hug a tree for 72 hours and change the national conversation on climate and mental health, if she can catch the president's attention and become an ambassador, if she can turn broken promises into presidential support, then what is stopping you from pursuing your own purpose? The answer is nothing. Nothing is stopping you except your decision to start. Truphena Muthoni started by hugging a tree. When will you start?